Beyonce, Bruce Springsteen, or Coldplay, concerts pre-COVID were a give and take between musicians and fans. It's an experience John Lyon knows well.
They are the ones that you get the energy from. They get the energy from you. It's a big transfer.
The frontman for Southside Johnny and the Asbury Jukes has been making music for 50 years, but says nothing prepared him for the past 3 months.
A lot of musicians were really hurting financially. But I think the most painful part of it is not being able to play.
Why?
Because it's what we do. I mean, it's like a painter who can't paint, or it's all of the things that you do that make your life worthwhile have been taken away from you.
This weekend, in this parking lot across from New Jersey's Monmouth Park racetrack, he'll get a little of it back when his band plays its first drive-in concert. What did you think when the idea was proposed?
I thought, whatever, if you're willing to try it, I'm willing to do it, Play into a bunch of cars. Okay. What the heck, as long as I get to sing.
How quickly did you sell out?
Pretty quick.
Dennis Drayson is the chairman of Monmouth Park Racetrack.
I was getting calls from friends before they went on sale, can you do anything?
People want live music.
They do.
Thank you so much, and God bless the drive-ins. Come on!
Keith Urban was one of the first to run with the drive-in concert idea. Followed by artists like Alan Jackson and even Dave Matthews.
So there'll be a big video screen all the way where you were standing, which is where the bands will be.
Back in New Jersey, 1,000 cars are expected for the show, with up to 4 people per car. The biggest challenge, according to organizers, the fluidity of restrictions, from fans being kept in or allowed out of cars to concession sales.
Corona has, it's just an immediate ban, so it was but that's how hard it was.
Peter Shapiro is a promoter and venue owner. Is this the hardest thing that you've had to face?
Yeah, this is the hardest thing we've had to face because it's not over.
Shapiro says creativity and flexibility have been the keys to keeping the music playing during the pandemic.
People watching concerts at home, that was so immediate, right? You could play in your living room tonight and put it on Instagram or Facebook or YouTube.
Yeah.
Fans, I think, loved seeing their favorite artists in their living rooms. And
It's very personal.
yeah, but then after a while you want to see them in a venue, and now people are doing performances in venues like these empty, but live.
People like Jason Isbell, who did a live stream from Shapiro's Brooklyn Bowl venue in Nashville, and then took it one step further.
We brought the fans from the Zooms into the venue and put them on the wall on our screen, and Jason could see them. He was totally feeding off of it, and someone held a sign, "Hello from Orlando."
Who's in the house?
Orlando.
Orlando. Good. I love Orlando.
And you could see the impact on people. It can work virtually. That moment did, but it's been a lot.
Even sound check was a kind of a euphoric moment.
John Foreman, lead singer of the San Diego-based band Switchfoot, agrees. In June, they played a drive-in show outside Petco Park.
To just kind of sit back and feel the energy and the pressure of live music, drums, all of these things I fell in love with about music in the first place. And so to feel it again felt like a beautiful homecoming.
Were you able to feed off the crowd with how they had to be regulated to be safe?
Yeah, I definitely could feel the energy coming back at me. In between songs, everyone's kind of honking their horns. Making the most of what it was, right? There's this Hemingway quote from Old Man and the Sea that talks about how now is not the time to lament what we can't do. Now is the time to do what can be done. And that's what we're trying to do as a band.
Which was more than enough for Switchfoot fans like the Brodsky family. Did this make you feel more normal again, or did it make you miss concerts more again?
Both. Us as a family, we like to go see live music, and it's very cathartic, even when we're not in a concert type arena or venue.
How confident are you that the music industry will survive this. Certainly the concert industry, I guess.
Rock and roll is, the history of it is so adaptable. It's resilient. And if it takes longer for the vaccine, we're gonna like fight like a cockroach to like figure out different ways. Hopefully the end is not us sitting in cars watching concerts. But if we have to, you know, I would do it.
And so will Southside Johnny.
This is going to be a real challenge, but, you know, I just want to play.
For now, have you allowed yourself to think about what that first concert will be like that can be in the old normal that we knew?
I can only tell you that the last show we did was in Florida before everything got canceled. They were insane. So I'm expecting the first show that we do that is actually live with people to be bonkers. And we don't, you know, we could go up there with 2 flutes and a bongo and they'd still go crazy.
I love the idea, like cockroaches, live music.